The Ram is unleashed and sounds the charge against the medium class. Dodge Avenger is the name, and from September it should start poaching in the preserve of established cars from Audi to Mercedes. Dodge is confidently talking about the Predator in the medium class. It looks anything but friendly. The body is angular, a thick crosshair is emblazoned on the radiator grille. The Avenger looks aggressive even standing still. Exposed wheel housings, a jutting hip before the C-pillar, the self-confident design skillfully draws from the legendary muscle cars of the 60s. Corners and edges dominate the rear, but the chic rear spoiler unfortunately costs €390. The Avenger blatantly bares its teeth at honest medium-class cars. The price is also a challenge. The 2-litre, 156-horsepower petrol model costs €22,000. The Americans bought in the 2-litre diesel from Volkswagen. The well-known fuel injection unit produces 140 horsepower, and with 310 Newton-meters of torque, it shifts the 1.6-ton heavy Avenger calmly but competently. Its price, just under €24,000. The suspension is comfortably firm, the side tilt stays within limits. The steering could be more direct though, and the driving comfort also suffers from unbalanced suspension. The Avenger handles consecutive bumps on the road with gruff lurches. Despite this, you're always safe on the road thanks to series standard ESP, so the Dodge is more suited to cruising than to scurrying around corners. The interior is pure drabness. This plastic wilderness barely deserves the term interior. A nightmarish expanse of plastic, grey on grey. It just makes you want to look away. The materials used are cheap, the surface feel is cheap, the workmanship is feeble. That air conditioning comes as standard is no consolation. The sad picture is completed by the moderately comfortable foam plastic seats. Hardly a Predator in the medium class, it's more like a bottom class sloth. 438 litres of boot space is sufficient, and the back seat folds down in a 2-to-1 ratio. If the Avenger ever breaks down on the road, the purchase price includes a 5-star premium package. For 4 years and 50,000 kilometers, Dodge guarantees mobility. That includes all service work and repairs, as well as towing in the case of technical defects. That's a good reason to buy, we think. The Americans like things cool and practical. The cup holder cools bottles and cans to up to -2 degrees at the push of a button. Another novelty, the chill zone, a cooling compartment for 4 drinks, ideal for long journeys. If you like listening to music, no problem, with either your own iPod or the 20-gigabyte hard drive in the sat-nav for €2,500 extra. For €1,350, you can watch DVDs comfortably in the back because the Avenger offers enough legroom and head clearance. The Predator in the medium class is ultimately toothless. For one thing, it's lacking a powerful engine. Even the promised V6 engine produces a meager 188 horsepower, while the slipshod workmanship is a further flaw. The Avenger scores points for its reasonable price, which is still €2,000 cheaper than a comparable Opel Vectra. Its striking, mismatched design will attract attention, even though it's likely to be rare in this country. That's actually a shame.